Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Farming Simulator 25, a new game for the channel. I had a poll out about if I did a second video about what game should I play, and last I looked there was only one vote on the poll, but it was Farming Sim, so I decided to go ahead and do that one. So, this is not going to be a daily video like the Grocery Store Simulator series is, but I am going to try and do multiple videos. So let's get started. So, we'll start with going to career. As you can see, I have another save going just because I wanted to see how it goes and everything. So let's go ahead and go to an empty slot, hit continue. We got Riverbend Springs, we got Hunton Pante, and we got Zielonka. We'll start with Riverbend Springs because that's the one I was playing. Reset, we got new farmer, farm manager, start from scratch. We'll do new farmer because it allows us to start the farm and do a guided intro tour. We're going to start with 250,000. No loan to start. We'll leave it on easy. Let's continue. And start. Alright, so this has been taking quite a while to load, but it just now hit 100%. Let's go ahead and hit start. So, don't really have a lot of options. We have hairstyles. How do you change color? Ah, that button down there. We'll go with black hair. Alright, let's go ahead and hit escape to confirm. Welcome to your new farm. It's mid-morning when you arrive at your new farm. Walter, your grandfather, is no longer able to look after the farm. You are now taking over. Familiar yourself with the game before you go to greet your grandfather. Let's start the interface. You will find all the important information on your screen. We got the weather, which is currently sunny. We got the date, which we're currently in August. We got the time, which is currently 8 a.m. We got the balance, which is 250,000. Got our mini-map bottom left corner. Got for progress, so that's telling us what's going on with the current setup. Now that you know the basic universe, let's move on. You can't just stand here. Please go to the marked location by using the direction controls. Okay. Oop, I went too far.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad you're here to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car.
Karma.
It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family.
We're the hero.
You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something.
Might
Anyway,
be funny.
let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people. A bit strange perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Yeah, give me a tour, please.
Okay then, let me show you a couple of things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
Okay, so we gotta go find our tractor. We actually have a... This isn't the one that we're supposed to get into, but there's another one right here. We got our cultivator right here. It looks like it's already attached to the tractor. There's our seeder back there. Let's get in. Oh.
Are you ready to roll? Then hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
Okay, now we should be able to jump in.
Just like that. Exactly. Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
And cultivator's already attached. Alright, so we're going to the field back there. Let's go ahead and start moving. This thing can do 40 kilometers an hour.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles, cultivate it, prepare it for the next season. Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well. Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
That's an interesting saying. I don't think I've heard that one before. So, let me go in here, change a couple game settings. We do not want seasonal growth. We don't want crop destruction. We don't want fieldstone. We don't want weeds. Dirt's normal. Those are good. We want that. Fuel usage is normal. We want these all off. We want to have to refill stuff, not let the AI workers have to fill it. Let's change this to dollar, miles, Fahrenheit, acres. Radio's off. Okay. Go. And let's go. Alright, so we're cultivating the first field. We're already at 10% completion. That's pretty good. Looks like we're mostly staying straight. So we're using cruise control. That way I don't have to hold the up button down, or the W key down. But it looks like when we have it going, we can do 9 miles an hour. Okay, let's turn around to our next pass. We're actually staying pretty straight, I'm surprised. For using keyboard, I'm not doing too bad. Eventually I'll have my steering wheel set back up, so that I can actually just use the wheel instead of having to use the keyboard to control when we're driving around. Looks like we should only need like 2 more passes. chance it might end up needing to do one more pass back towards the farm. But we'll see. We're at 89% completion of this field. Looks like we might have to do one more pass back towards the house. We can eventually get a bigger cultivator.
Good. We're done here, kiddo.
We don't have to complete
now
it completely.
Drive back to the garage and get out the cedar. I'll meet you there.
Alright, so let's go back to the garage, meet Grandpa.
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the cedar.
Or you can use another attachment. You disconnect your current tool to attach the tool, press the button, which is Q. Okay, we'll hit Q.
Now you need to attach
that.
the cedar. Drive back slowly.
Okay. And 3 more meters. There we go.
That's how it's
cool.
done. The sewing machine you just attached is empty. But don't you fret, I just went to the store. Next to the shed you will find a big bag with seeds. Get over there to fill the cedar.
Ah, there it is. Alright, we can refill it, so we'll hit R to start refilling. Looks like it's defaulting
Well
wheat.
done. Now you're ready to go. Last week I cultivated a field over there. Cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Okay. So according to our controls in the top left, we can change our seed. Find canola, there we go.
Here we are. One thing you need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the cedar. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds.
Interesting that it can have multiple seeds out of one pack, but okay. I already did.
Seeding is easy. While seeding, straight lines are important though. Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got. Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
Okay. Get lined up first. Alright. Turn it on. And lower it. This might take a bit, but I thought this is where we end up hiring an employee.
That's
Nope,
how
there
it's
we
done,
go.
kiddo. Oh, by the way, always keep an eye on the weather. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon. That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done here. The helper will do the rest. Good job. Field workers are a great support.
Where are you going
if
there,
you're busy
worker?
and cannot finish the job in time. Now get back to the garage and get out the harvester. Let's do it quickly. I'll meet you there.
Okay, tab is to switch vehicles.
There you are. How do you feel? Are you up for something exciting? Because we'll do the harvesting next. There's a ripe field that needs taking down. Are you still up for it?
Of course.
The header for the harvester sits on the trailer attached at the back. Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo? But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
Okay. What field are we going to? Ah, field down there. We'll come over here, and then we're going to have to harvest all of this. It's interesting to me that maybe it's normal for this type of equipment that the back tires are what turn.
Let's do this. You'll need to prepare the machine. With a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine. Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it. Good, you're almost set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded. Do that and bring yourself into position on the field. You can see that the field is nearly done already. I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is to steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest.
Okay.
With a combine of this size, harvesting takes some time. But soon you will be able to buy a bigger one. Now go at it. Show the crop who's the farmer.
Like we get to do 6 miles an hour with this. We got the straw swath coming out at the bottom, at the back of the machine. Seem to be keeping it pretty straight. I guess that's one advantage of the keyboard is if you don't touch anything, it will stay mostly straight. I'm guessing this will take 2 more passes after this one, but I could be wrong. Yep, I was right. It's going to take 2 more passes. Get all the way down here, and then we'll turn around and do our last pass. Once we get through the tutorial, we'll see how long the video is at that point. But once we complete the tutorial, we'll be working on contracts for a while. Although we do already have 4 fields, maybe 5 fields. We'll be able to also do some of our own stuff in addition to the contracts. Alright, and this should be the final pass. So you can also ride from inside. Here's what that looks like. See the header working there in front of us. So our next step, once we get to the end of this, is we're going to have to go get a trailer so that we can unload. Here we come up on the end.
Nice one, kiddo. That's it. You have my blood in your veins, after all. The harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe.
See the pipe extending out.
The pipe will start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just yet. Go get the trailer in the garage.
Alright.
Come back to the field so we can unload.
Already hooked up to the trailer. This one could do 25 miles an hour. You'll notice on the speedometer at the bottom it has a 40 that's lit up. That 40 is actually the kilometers per hour speed limit that this thing can do. But the actual number that's there is what the cruise control is set to.
To empty the tank of your harvester, pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. When the trailer is in the correct position directly below the pipe, the harvester will start to unload automatically.
Okay, let's get into position. Pull up.
Neat,
up.
huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded.
Pull up a little bit just to get it more to the center. Okay.
Well done, kiddo. You can either store the crop in your silo or you can sell it. This load I promised to a vendor friend of mine. He's already waiting for you. So all you gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station. Now drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
Okay. So on the mini map at the bottom left, you'll see a arrow on the black part of the circle that's spinning. That's where we're heading to. Oh no, I'm wrong. That's not where we're heading to. That must be north. Where we're going is the red circle. So I think we'll make a left. So we can also change the mini map. So we are the arrow. So we want to make a right up here. And then make another right. Okay. So we're going to make a right. We're going to follow this road down. We got 2,935 liters, I believe it is, of wheat. I believe that's liters. So our trailer is 36% full. Okay, so we'll make another right here. And it looks like we'll have to go across the river. Go to a bigger mini map. Okay, so you can see it's circled in red with a flashing red circle where we're heading. We're going over the bridge now of the river. To the left is a gas station, and next to that is where we can buy and lease vehicles and repair vehicles. Okay, so not this one, but the next one that we can turn left on. So this one will turn left here. Start slowing down because there's our grandfather.
This is one of many selling points. If you don't like the prices you get on the market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo to wait it out. Sell your goods later. Now, let's get to it. Drive the trailer over the tip area and unload.
Right. Pull forward. And now I is to dump. So let's go and hit I. Trailer will go up and unload.
Well done. At some point, you'll do this in your sleep. Now, let's go back to the farm, shall we?
Okay, so we'll make a right out of here. Then a left at the... up. Oh yeah, we just want to go straight. Okay. We're just about done with the tutorial, and we're about half hour into the video, so we'll probably end it after the tutorial. We'll come back another day. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, I hope you'll hit the like button so that you can support the channel. And if you don't already, subscribe to the channel. Let's make the left here on this road. Oh, and we took the stop sign out. Not that anybody was going to use that stop sign anyway. Okay, and then up here we can make a left into our farm. Yep, here's our farm entrance. Okay, we'll get out and go talk to Grandpa.
You're back. Splendid. I started wondering if you joined your father. Well, where were we? Right. You've seen the most important steps on the field now. There's always more to do, like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those require special equipment. Next thing is gaining a bit of a feel for everything. I'll just leave you to it so you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you? But I'll be here if you need anything. If you want more detailed info, you can also ask Ben. He has been one of my most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques. Now, get to farming. Dung heap indeed. You'll do just fine. This farm is your farm now.
Alright, we've completed the guided tour. So, let's come over here and see what our fields look like. So, this field does not look like it was fully cultivated. Yeah, it was not fully cultivated. This field over here has canola. It's ready to harvest. Alright, so I guess we know what we're doing on our next video. But I think we're going to call it there, because we're already around a half hour. So, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So thank you everybody for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye!